Maniac YouTube channel. Old Spurs, Timmy and Dave Robinson Spurs versus the new Celtics. Jason Tatum and his partners, running mate. All right.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. With Brett Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. We've got San Antonio matched up against the defending NBA champions, the Boston Celtics. A look at the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup. Del Negro is out there with Johnson. Then it's Elliott. Then it's Robinson. And it's Duncan in at the four-man position.
Strong finish by Brown. He doesn't mess around that close to the rim.
And so it's the Celtics getting on the board first. Del Negro the pass to Duncan. A strong move inside by the Admiral.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Holiday finds Tatum. It's good, the assist that time from Holiday.
This is why Tatum is a volume three-point shooter, because he knows how accurate he can be.
Pass to Elliott. Here's Duncan. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Oh, the officials are all over that.
Give me a second, guys. Hold on. Because that won't be fair. Because they don't pass the ball much. David Robinson at times. All right.
The Spurs shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. One is off. And he's good on the second. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Now Tatum, outside White. Rebounded by Elliott.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here is Robinson. Pass to Del Negro. Duncan with a screen on Brown. Down low. A nice finish inside by Tim Duncan.
There are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Outside White. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. The kick out to Tatum. A three-pointer off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Duncan. Four on the clock. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Robinson, that's good.
And the formula is simple for these guys. Get Robinson the ball near the hoop and watch the Admiral operate.
Outside Tatum. It's White on the wing. Brown outside. Connects from three-point range. Brown's got 5 points so far.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. San Antonio trailing here. Here's Del Negro. Pass to Johnson. Now here is Robinson. Another shot. Porzingis with the rebound. White against Del Negro. Porzingis sets the pick for White. Oh, good with the triple.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Johnson against Holiday. Johnson surveying the floor. Outside Robinson. 5 on the clock. Inside. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Robinson's got 6 points.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
It's stolen by Duncan. And here is Johnson. Scoreless thus far. Duncan dishes to Johnson. Pass to Elliott. Now here's Duncan. Headed by Porzingis. Porzingis with the block.
Well, Porzingis, the height, the reach, just overpowering.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Porzingis with a screen on Elliott. Brown with it. 5 points in the game. Out to Porzingis. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Tim Duncan picks one up.
They have the massive height, and then you add the skill. Porzingis, one of the more unique matchups in the NBA.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Spurs.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
The first free throw is good.
Some people call Porzingis a unicorn, and they're not wrong. His terrific stature and his shooting ability, that is a rare combination.
And both free throws good for Porzingis.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Now, here's Johnson. Still without a basket. pass to Del Negro. Shot clock at 6. Robinson up top, guarded by Tatum. They get it back. Duncan with the bucket. Duncan's got 5 now.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Back to Tatum. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And how about Tatum there, using his muscle, easily absorbing the contact and still able to knock down the shot.
The Spurs making a switch here. Jackson's checked in.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And that one falls for Tatum.
And looking at Tatum's game, he really doesn't have a weakness. He can give it to you in a variety of ways.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. San Antonio with the ball. Trailing by 2. Johnson, the pass to Duncan. Back to Johnson. Clock at 4. That one's in, his first shot this game. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. To the paint, wants to get it to Robinson, and does. Porzingis sets the pick for Brown. Pass to Holiday. San Antonio with the rebound. Now here's Jackson. Johnson outside. Back to Jackson. Duncan outside. Robinson down low. Guarded by Holiday. Robinson, that's good. Robinson's got 8 points.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Well, there's plenty of scorers on the Celtics, but Jason Tatum says, I'm going to get my shots. It's just about trusting the process. From experience, I understand that I'm good enough that I can relax and defer a little bit. Then in the fourth, I can score 20 in the quarter. Kevin, it sounds like he's figured it all out.
Thank you so much. He can take over at any time, and it's fun to watch. DA, we thank you for that. The Celtics making a switch here. Horford's checked in. The Celtics with the lead. Now Holiday. No scoring in this one. Elbow shot is on the way. That's short off the rim.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Outside Jackson. Outside Robinson. 5 to shoot. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. Goodness.
Now, here's Brown. He has 5.
And you see the unselfishness right there. Brown wanting to keep his teammates involved.
Johnson outside. Pass to Jackson. Outside Robinson. Back to Jackson. Here's Johnson. And it's blocked by Holiday.
Now get that out of there. That's all timing right there. Drew Holiday continuing hustle play.
And the Spurs with some changes. Purdue is checked in for Robinson. Person comes in for Elliott. And it's Brown in for Johnson. Here's Boston now. Pass to Cornette. Here's Pritchard. Fires for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. And the Celtics lead by 4.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Jackson. Hasn't made one yet. Duncan kicks to Brown. Horford against Duncan. Over Horford. Duncan misses. Celtics leading by 4. Here's Pritchard. Pass to Brown. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
Few better athletes in the league than Jaylen Brown, and he stays in attack mode.
And here's Purdue. Outside Jackson. Purdue the pass to Brown. Pass to Purdue. Here's Jackson. He's covered by Brown. Here's Purdue. Off the mark, and the drop continues.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
A shot by Pritchard, no good. Spurs trail by 6. To the middle. From short range. And Duncan finishes inside. Duncan's got 7 points.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Pritchard. 1:24 left here in the first quarter. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Brown the pass to Duncan. Spurs passing it around. Back to Brown. Duncan against Horford. Pass to Person. Here is Purdue. Shoots the 3. It's hauled in by Brown. .36 seconds left in the first quarter. Shakes him. Duncan with the block. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. And some changes here for the Celtics. Torrey Craig. He's checked in for Luke Cornette. And it's Jason Tatum in for Jaylen Brown. San Antonio also making some changes. Williams, he's checked in for Duncan. And it's Del Negro in for Brown. 30 seconds left to play in the first quarter. 6 to shoot. Tatum no good. Spurs trail by 6. 17 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
"11 seconds left in the first. Outside, Horford. Misses the three. And so it's Boston with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. From beyond the arc, they've been absolutely tremendous. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
So with Duncan sitting on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. We've got Williams. Purdue is out there at Person. Then it's Del Negro, and it's Jackson in at the 2. Purdue against Horford. Clock at 6. Purdue the pass to Del Negro. Puts up a deep 3. Rebound Boston.
And that was a little bit of a range check for them.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Here's Pritchard. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. Pass to Craig. Buries it from three-point range. Craig's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Celtics. Now Purdue. Here's Del Negro. Back to Jackson. Purdue with the ball. Here's Williams. And no good to start the night, missing his first attempt there. Tatum passes to Pritchard. Tatum with the screen on Del Negro. A shot by Pritchard, no good. Spurs trail by 9. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Jackson passes to Williams. And it's sent back by Horford.
Swatted by Horford. In terms of defense, Al Horford up there amongst the top.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Now here's Jackson. Nothing on the board. Here's Del Negro. And that one, good. Celtics leading by 9. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Tatum on the wing. Guarded by Jackson. Tatum down low. Jackson on him. Tatum's shot is off. Spurs trail by 9. Left side Jackson. The shot misses. Great D that time from Tatum. Here's Hauser. Williams with the defensive effort. And the Spurs with possession. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Pass to Purdue. Jackson with it. Guarded by Tatum. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Outside Jackson. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They've led by as many as 11 points. Pass to Hauser. Here's Pritchard. Del Negro defending. To the inside. And a dunk by Horford.
And Horford off the pick expects to pass. That's difficult to guard.
Spurs trail by 9. And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Porzingis, he's checked in for the Celtics. Holiday comes in for Torrey Craig. The Spurs also changing it up. Herrera comes in for Williams. Davis is subbed in for Del Negro. Jackson in the corner. Outside, Davis. Here's Person. Still yet to score. Porzingis with the block. They recover it. Sinks the three-pointer.
That's pretty unselfish there. He sees that there's a better shot on the perimeter and bang, just kicks it out.
Porzingis with a screen on Davis. Here's Pritchard. He's guarded by Davis. Shoots. Purdue with the rebound. Spurs trail by 6. Pass to Person. Off with the layup. And the Celtics with possession here. Pritchard passes to Tatum. Three-pointer. The three from Tatum.
Using his teammates, Tatum creates just enough daylight to get off the shot.
Tatum's gotten 5 shots to fall in 8 attempts. Purdue the pass to Jackson. And here's Purdue, headed by Porzingis. Pass to Herrera. Just 5 to shoot. Out to the wing. Here's Person. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. Hauser the pass to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
I don't know who's going to get up for that as Porzingis skies for the dunk.
Bounce pass Davis. Outside Jackson. Pass to Davis. Now Purdue, headed by Porzingis. Here's Davis. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's his first trip to the line. And that one falls for Davis. Brown is checked in for Boston. White comes in for Pritchard. The Spurs also changing it up. Robinson's checked in for Purdue. Rose comes in for Herrera. And Elliott subbed in for Person. And both free throws good for Davis. And here's Holiday. Still scoreless. Pass to Porzingis. Outside White. Holiday. Outside Tatum. Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
You got to stay in front of Porzingis, especially when he rolls out of the pick and roll. Even though that's not a guarantee, you're going to stop it.
Here is Elliott. Davis with it. From downtown, Jason Tatum grabs the board. Into the lane, Tatum. Robinson with the block.
And clearing the deck, the Admiral. His length and reaction time, so impressive.
It'll go. The Boston lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from Jackson.
To leave a guy like that wide open from range, big mix-up.
Here's Tatum after the basket by Jaren Jackson. Brown inside the line and all around the rim that time before dropping in. And it's 9 points for Jaylen Brown. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the San Antonio Spurs. A fader. Robinson misses.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on David Robinson.
Well, the closer Porzingis gets to the basket, the more aggressive he becomes, and for good reason. He's going to get fouled.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Porzingis. And the Spurs with some changes. Tim Duncan, he's checked in for Rose. Del Negro comes in for Jackson. And it's Johnson in for Davis. Second free throw, no good. Spurs trail by 12. Elliott kicks to Johnson. Pass to Robinson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Love how physical Robinson is, using that size and strength to just put the defense in a difficult spot there.
For San Antonio, they have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. First one falls for.
Yeah, and Robinson is a franchise-defining talent, a chiseled, powerful center, a remarkable leader.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Celtics leading by 11. Here's Holiday. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, Holiday focused there, and a good job of scoring despite getting whacked.
For Boston, they have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
Find the lanes. Find the lanes. 1 shot.
Such a terrific two-way guy. Drew Holiday isn't just an offensive powerhouse. He loves to play defense. I mean, loves it.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla has talked about the two J's, Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. He says they've been lumped together because they play a similar position, but they don't have to be similar. They've got to be able to express who they are and not constantly be compared to each other. They're not the same. Kevin?
Back, David, remember a couple years ago, there was some thought that maybe one would be traded. I'm glad they're still together. That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good. Celtics leading by 13. Holiday, the pass to White. Holiday, a screen on Del Negro. The shot by Holiday, no good. And San Antonio has possession. Pass to Elliott. Duncan, a screen. Elliott, the bucket.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Outside, White. Back to Tatum. Porzingis with a screen on Robinson. Here's Tatum. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Tatum's got 16 points.
Well, you know Jason Tatum can score, and that's exactly what he's done thus far.
Outside, Robinson. Back to Johnson. Pass to Elliott. Now Duncan. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Robinson. A slam dunk by Robinson. David Robinson is dependable as ever from the floor. Shot over 50% during his career. Outside, Holiday. White trying to get open. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Avery Johnson.
Holiday perks up a little bit when he gets to the inside, knowing that there's the possibility of some contact.
Shoot 2.
That free throw good from Drew Holiday. Both free throws good from Drew Holiday.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Now here's Johnson. Pass to Robinson. Duncan outside. Here's the teardrop. Porzingis with the block. Outside, White. To the middle. Here's Brown. Rebound, San Antonio. Johnson with it. Pass to Duncan. Over Porzingis. Not enough on that one as it misses. Celtics leading by 13. And Holiday with the basket on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got 5 assists tonight.
What strength inside from Holiday. Feels like he can score against anyone in the league with that size.
Now here's Johnson. Robinson passes to Elliott. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Jaylen Brown.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
The Spurs have made 5 of 8 of their free throw attempts. good on the free throw. He hits the second from the line. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Brown outside. Nice ball movement by Boston. Robinson with the block. Johnson in the corner. We've got 1:13 left in the first half of basketball. 6 on the shot clock. Duncan finds Johnson. The three. A shot off that time. Holiday with the defensive effort. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, nice job by Tatum inside. Very assertive. He's fantastic at putting the pressure on the D and consistently getting to the line.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. And he can't hit the second. Spurs trail by 15. Elliott passes to Johnson. Robinson a screen on Brown. Inside. And it's Robinson with the jam.
Love the show of force there from Robinson. When he's deep inside, it is clear for takeoff.
Outside Tatum. And Holiday has it in the corner. Right a screen. Brown wide open. He fires. Again, the miss by the Celtics. 20 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Johnson outside. Del Negro with a screen on Holiday. Robinson on the wing. What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Boston Celtics. He was a true standout at the offensive end, both with his scoring and his passing. We'll return shortly. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
Spurs trail by 13. The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. White in at shooting guard with Brown playing small forward. And it's Holiday in at the point. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. Here's Del Negro. Softly drops in the floater. Del Negro's got his second bucket of the night.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Holiday, a screen on Elliott. There's Brown with the three. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his fifth make on 9 shots from the floor.
It's so smooth when Brown is feeling it from deep. No hesitation.
Pass to Del Negro. Outside Robinson. Here's Del Negro. Over White. No good from Del Negro. Now here is Holiday. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Spurs trail by 14. Now Johnson. Robinson a screen on Holiday. Johnson the pass to Robinson. Up again. Porzingis with the rebound. And so it's Holiday with it. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Pass to Porzingis. Tatum on the wing. Johnson against Holiday. Shoots over Johnson. The shot by Holiday, no good. And the Spurs with possession. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Johnson kicks to Duncan. They get a hand on it. And now White pushing it up and no one back to stop him. And White with the stuff.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Now, here is Robinson. He's got 15. White goes in, and White with the stuff.
And what a find by Brown, demonstrating a willingness to create for teammates.
Spurs trail by 18. And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Right wing. Elliott against Brown. Elliott the bucket. Elliott's got 5. Celtics leading by 16. And here is Tatum. 17 points in the game. White looking around. Shot clock at 6. That's to Porzingis. He doesn't hit that one. Nice D from Duncan. Spurs trail by 16. Elliott kicks to Johnson. Duncan with the screen for Johnson. To the paint. Avery Johnson, the little general, getting the assist right there. 10 points for him.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Elliott against Brown. Here's Tatum. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 4 assists now tonight. Johnson against Holiday. Johnson outside. Duncan with a screen on Holiday. Johnson against Holiday. Puts up a 3. And Tim Duncan gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Celtics leading by 16. Holiday with it. He's got 7. Tatum on the wing. Guarded by Robinson. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Baiting the defender into a foul. Tatum wants to get to the line where he has always been terrific.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Boston.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
And it seemed like throughout this game, right after the jump ball, they've just been feeling it from distance, getting all the looks they want and continuing to take advantage of that 3-point line.
First free throw is good. And so Tatum nails them both. Here is Elliott. He has 5. Robinson a screen on Brown. Here's Elliott. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Elliott's got 5 points now this quarter.
And this is why Elliott is a valuable player for them. A lengthy small forward with a lethal perimeter shot.
Brown the pass to Holiday. Tatum a screen. Clock at 6. Holiday goes in.
Well, a dedicated sprint to the hoop from Holiday there. He earns the trip to the line.
The Celtics have been getting it done at the line. 10 for 12. Free throw good from Holiday. Pritchard, he's checked in for Boston. Both free throws good from Holiday. Here's Johnson. Pass to Elliott. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Johnson kicks to Robinson. Lets the 3 fly. Elliott the bucket. Elliott's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Spurs.
Oh, great pass from Robinson, scanning the floor there and spotting the open teammate.
Porzingis with a screen on Elliott. And Tatum puts up a deep 3. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Spurs trail by 14. Pass to Johnson. At the elbow, it's Robinson. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Jaylen Brown.
And surgical around the hoop. Robinson forces your hand as the defender.
The Spurs have shot 60% from the line, 6 of 10.
Shoot 2.
And he makes the first. The Spurs making a switch here. Jackson's checked in. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Celtics leading by 13. Here's Tatum. Rebounded by Elliott. Here's Del Negro. Pass to Jackson. Outside Robinson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Jason Tatum. And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight.
Shoot 2.
And that one falls for Robinson. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's Tatum. 21 points in the game. Porzingis with a screen on Elliott. Down low. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Yeah, and Tatum's passing ability really makes him a problem in that pick and roll. No wasted motion, always slicing and dicing the defense.
Here's Del Negro. Pass to Robinson. Over Tatum. And Robinson knocks down the J.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
And so Brown will bring it up for the Celtics. They led by as many as 18 points. From deep. Rebounded by Jackson. Spurs trail by 11. Duncan inside. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Duncan's got 4 points in the quarter. Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Now here's Tatum. Pass to Holiday. Just 5 on the clock. Screen by Porzingis. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Tatum no good. And San Antonio has possession. 9-point game. The offensive rebound. Robinson, that's good.
I mean, just throwing himself on the offensive glass, Robinson knows he has the size and length to capitalize there.
Now here's Brown. 12 points for him. And another miss by Boston. Brown against Elliott. Del Negro the pass to Robinson. To the inside. And Del Negro gets it to go. Del Negro's got 6.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Porzingis with a screen on Elliott. To the middle. Here's Holiday. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. 11 points for Drew Holiday.
Well, you're kind of asking for it. Drew Holiday gets in that close. He's probably scoring.
Del Negro the pass to Robinson. Over Tatum. Robinson misses.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
And that one's good. Tatum.
How about the attitude Tatum has? I mean, if he has room to shoot, he is going to let it fly.
Del Negro the pass to Robinson. Fader on the way. And Pritchard pulls it down. Pritchard's got 4 rebounds in this game. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, easy call.
He shot well from the line tonight, going 4 for 5. And the first one at the line is good. So both teams changing it up here. And so Tatum nails them both. Spurs trail by 11. Pass to Duncan. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Now here's Jackson. Now here's Duncan. Guarded by Tatum. Now Purdue. 6 to shoot. Duncan with it. Back to Williams. Over Brown. Here's Purdue. That's good by the big man out of Vanderbilt, Will Purdue.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second-chance points.
Tatum passes to Brown. And here is Tatum. Horford with the screen on Duncan. And here's Tatum for 3. Nailed from three-point land. Tatum's got 11 in the second half. Spurs trail by 12. Pass to Duncan. Here's Person. Now here's Jackson. Duncan at the elbow. Jackson kicks to Duncan. Purdue with the ball. Guarded by Horford. Purdue, no luck.
I get a feeling that he made that much more difficult than he had to. No reason why he had to fade away on that jumper.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Now here's Jackson. He's got 7. Latray. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got his 6th rebound on the night. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Horford with the screen on Duncan. Tatum wide open. He fires one. And it's off from three-point range. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Boston on top. They lead by 14. We've got more in store for you right after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
The passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So with Duncan sitting on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. We've got Brown. Person is out there at Purdue. Then it's Williams. And it's Jackson in a two-guard.
That's what makes Tatum so dangerous. Offensively, he doesn't need the ball in his hands to be effective.
Pass to Brown. Purdue in the post, guarded by Horford. And the basket by Purdue. Boston leading by 15. Now here's Tatum. They set the pick. Driving to the basket. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And what I love about Tatum, he is decisive when his decision-making in terms of driving the basketball. Solid at kind of just putting his head down and creating the angle, and then the strength there to take the contact and force the foul.
The first one falls. Burton's checked in for San Antonio. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Spurs trail by 17. Pass to Person. Outside Jackson. Burton, the pass to Person.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Brown is checked in for Burton. Celtics leading by 17. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Tatum against Jackson. Craig with a screen on Jackson. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Tatum's got 37.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
And it's Brown missing. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
Horford no luck. Horford's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. To the paint. Purdue, no luck. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. Hauser. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Horford against Purdue. Bounce pass from Williams. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. Drew Holiday's checked in for Torrey Craig. Boston leading by 21. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Holiday against Jackson. And Holiday kicks to Tatum. Shot clock at 5. Horford with the screen on Person. And here's Tatum for 3. Drills it from outside. Tatum's got 40 points.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Jackson. Purdue the pass to Bryant. And here is Williams. Pass to Purdue. Looking to end the run. And Boston with the rebound. Tatum's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Takes a 3. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. Robinson's checked in for the Spurs. Herrera comes in for Brown. Hauser's gone 1 of 3 on the night. Jackson kicks to Robinson. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter. Hits it from 3-point range.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
Horford sets a screen for Holiday. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Person. Robinson. And Robinson is right there. Robinson's got 24 points.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one back in.
Here's Tatum. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Spurs trail by 19. Here's Person. Pass to Herrera. Takes the 13-footer, and that one good.
Clearly defensive miscue there. If there's not a body on him that's sitting at the mid-range, that's a defensive mistake.
Here's Pritchard. On the wing, Holiday. Outside Tatum. Puts up a deep 3. Boston again missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And stolen by Tatum. Hauser the pass to Pritchard. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Pass to Person. Oh, good on that one. Great D that time from Tatum. Fires from 18. Here's Pritchard. Here's Horford. Count it from 12. And the Celtics lead by 19.
Looking at that opportunity, Al Horford thought about it, took it, cashed in.
Jackson passes to Herrera. Robinson, that's good. Robinson's got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
Horford with the screen on Williams. Holiday with the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Now, Drew Holiday can make enough threes to make your defense nervous.
Jackson passes to Herrera. Now here's Williams. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Here's Robinson. 6 on the shot clock. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
And it's going to take more than that to stop Tatum, a wing who can score in so many different ways.
So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Duncan, he's checked in for Herrera. Elliott comes in for Person. Del Negro, he's checked in for Williams. And it's Johnson in for Jackson. And it's the Spurs ball. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Robinson sets a screen for Johnson. Inside. And finished off by Robinson.
That's unblockable unless they can get a bigger man on him. Got to learn your lesson.
Porzingis with a screen on Elliott. Tatum with it. Robinson picks him up. Tatum no good. Spurs trail by 21. Elliott passes to Johnson. Pass to Del Negro. Right side Robinson. Just 5 to shoot. Over Porzingis. The putback. The putback. And they have their chances. 2 offensive rebounds. But they still come up empty. Double team on Holiday. White left side. Here's Del Negro. Pass to Duncan. Poke loose. Stolen by Tatum. Brown dishes to White. And it's good. 2 points. And it's 8 points for Derek White.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
He's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Here's Del Negro. Duncan left side. It's Robinson, top of the key. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good from Del Negro. Celtics leading by 23. Takes a step back. Brown the pass to Tatum. Robinson with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Robinson. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
Quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Here's Brown. So it's San Antonio now. Here is Elliott. There's a screen by Robinson. Robinson. It's good on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Elliott against Tatum. There's the 3. The rebound by the Spurs. Robinson's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Johnson against Holiday. Johnson outside. Duncan with the screen for Johnson. To the middle. Just 4 to shoot. They get it back. Up again. Tough break there, shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. Celtics leading by 21. Left side, Porzingis. Back to Tatum. Fires the 3. San Antonio with the rebound. Here is Elliott. Johnson, the pass to Robinson. There's 1:59 left in the 4th quarter. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up. It's going to be Robinson shooting. It goes on Jason Tatum. So Boston ends up going with a new group.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
Here's Pritchard. For the 3. Buries the long-range jumper. And the Celtics lead by 21.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Now here is Robinson. Brown kicks to Robinson. A slam dunk by Robinson.
Well, here's the problem. He's shooting the lights out, but they're still behind. They need another guy to step up.
Pass to Cornette. The second chance effort. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
At the line, Luke Cornette. At the line for 2 shots.
He's off on the first. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Good on the second free throw. 1:14 left in the fourth quarter. On the wing, Johnson. Pass to Elliott. Here's Del Negro. Fade away. Got a piece of it. Here's Davison. And here is Craig, covered by Duncan. Craig passes to Pritchard. Busted. No good that time either. Johnson outside. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Substitutions for the Celtics. Sam Hauser.
This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Here's Pritchard, about 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. There's 21 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Person. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul, second team foul. Shooting for San Antonio, Chuck Person at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And so Person nails both of them. 9 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that'll do it, folks. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now, our player of the game, Jason Tatum.
Yeah, I'm telling you the stats. I didn't really watch those. I was YouTube wants all this stuff. See what happened. Jason Tatum got a bunch of threes. I got fouled a lot. Oh, okay. Jason. I'm gonna have to fix what he does. Because maybe the ice on too much. Goes down. Hayden Pritchard just they didn't play. He played 42 minutes. Damn. Who knows? Well, Jason's okay, but then Tim Dodge too much. Oh, he didn't shoot. He kept passing. Okay, good. I understand. All right, guys. See you later. Yeah.